Rajesh Doraiswamy, who is the joint MD, is joining us now. They came out with results which are pretty decent. Rajesh, thanks so much for your time. 30% top line growth, more than doubling of profits. Does it put you on a path of, say, 1,000 crore top line and 40 to 50 crore on the profits for the full year?
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Yes, I think this last year has been fantastic, though we had a lot of headwinds globally as well as in India due to inflation and high interest costs. But in spite of that, I think we were able to grow 30% top line and more than double the profits. And I expect that, rapid industrialization, smart city projects, all the government's initiation, grid modernization, renewables particularly, are driving the growth for our electrical products in India as well as globally. So we are definitely well placed to take advantage and expect that we will continue to grow at 20% plus, at least for the next 2 to 3 years.
Top line growth are you looking at, and is there scope to improve your margins as your mix improves?
Yes, I think the raw material outlook has become much better post-pandemic. So we definitely see a 100 basis point improvement at least in EBITDA over this financial year, for sure.
Also enhancing your capacity because the sector you belong to is witnessing very high demand. So that would be benefiting you as well, right? So in next 2 to 3 year picture, what kind of potential revenue growth do you see on this heightened demand?
So as I just said, I think we definitely foresee at least 20% positive on growth on the top line for the next 2 to 3 years, looking at the demand that we see both in India as well as in the international market. And on the capacity front, I think we have always been very dynamic and we have been expanding as and when the capacity grow. We have already established a new facility in Hosur in Tamil Nadu to manufacture some of our products like wire harness and transformers. And we will continue to invest in the CapEx as it is required. So we are very positive for the next 2 to 3 years based on the demand that we see within India as well as globally.
Rajesh, you mostly do industrial switchgear, wires and cables. Are you introducing newer products as well, much more higher margin products going forward?
Right now, I think the focus for us is to introduce more new products on the industrial switchgear front and also the building electrical segment, which is still a very small segment for us, but we expect this to grow much faster. The other new thing that we have got in is the EV fast chargers. That will be a new investment that we will be making in the next 1-2 years to be in the electric vehicle fast charging, manufacturing of fast chargers.
How big this can
that's
become?
Something new that we have got in.
How big do you see EV related materials becoming as a part of your overall top line in next 2-3 years? What's the potential?
Yes, I think the renewables and EV are the definitely future. That's what we see going forward. And most of our products are being used in the EV segment, both the wire harness, the transformers, there are a lot of other switch gears that go into both EV vehicles as well as the EV chargers. So definitely see very good potential on the EV front as well as on the renewables front.
All right, Rajesh, we'll let you go on that one. In fact, you would have observed that Carlinian Capital, Vikas Khemani also picked up stake in Salzer in block deal few days back. But of course, numbers came out and you heard the management confident of minimum 20% growth going forward for the next few years.